NBC Golf Channel on EA Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the second leg of the FedEx Cup playoffs. Today, it's live final round coverage of the Deutsche Bank Championship. He makes a great pass at the golf ball. It's powerful, but it's rhythmic at the same time. Frank, right where you want to be.
Wouldn't be better if it was on a tee.
And he's set up for his second shot here, looking to knock it on the green. Appears to be what they call a commercial play. Very solid. That's well played. Now a good look at birdie. This one just requires a little bit of focus.
That birdie has to feel even better, Rich, with everything so tight at the top.
Right in the middle of a Donnybrook at this point. Frank, the 14th, this is a dogleg left, 495 yards. Another case where the driver will set everything up.
But you have to avoid those mounds on the left. They'll just snag your ball. What a great shot.
Good contact, good result. Players aren't just grabbing any old golf club these days, Frank. It's about spin rate and launch angle and all of those sorts of concepts.
Yeah, and the grooves. All those things help the player. Even the loft on wedges now. Loft has increased. We now see 64, 65 degree sand irons, so they get the ball up quicker and it stops quicker.
Pure strike, good result.
And that is close.
Not a gimme, but well within his range.
Just making a mockery of the field now. Another eagle.
Frank, after a couple of par fours where you just sort of let it go with the driver, different strategy here at the 15th?
Yeah, you don't want to get carried away here. This is one where just he's loading up on it.
Look at the coil. Wow. John Daly, take a back seat, big fella. How about that drive?
Has it stopped yet? It's still going.
Frank couldn't ask for anything more.
Just the lie there, too. It is sitting up like it's teed up.
Slight waggle, relaxed arms, ready to go. Frank, what a turn of events here.
You're absolutely right, Rich. This round started off completely on the wrong foot. But he's managed to somehow keep his composure and turn this round completely in the other direction.
Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. Frank, here at the 16th, you really see this sort of New England character, don't you?
Yeah, that stone wall now protects that sort of two-tiered green. And it sort of showcases the golf course. It just fits in beautifully with what Hans and Faxon have done to the golf course.
See if he can get this one to drop here at the 16th for a birdie. Par yesterday, now for birdie. Oh, I thought he had that. Well, there's an opportunity wasted.
Just knock it in for a par, and let's forget about this one. Golf is not about perfect, but it's going to hurt the course. Oh, another one goes in.
Frank, 412 yards on the card doesn't look like a whole lot, but
You can play a little longer, because really you've got to play it down the right. Don't play it as a dogleg. Just go point A and then point B.
Gave that the full treatment. Get up.
There's always advantage of hitting it further than most, Rich, and straighter than most. When you put the two together, it's just straight up a head start. Well, there's a big green, and they're going to use every inch of it.
On the green, and a chance for birdie. Settles in over the putt. Very well done. Almost made it.
Yeah, there'll be no stress for the next one.
Workmanlike hole. He walks away with a par. Frank, the 18th here at TPC Boston has generated a lot of buzz through the years, hasn't it?
It has, and those changes have just made this finishing hole so much better. The fact that they've narrowed up the front of the green, they've made that left side more severe. Now you can't bail out on the left. If you do, it's an awful little pitch or even a putt up the hill.
The addition of that putt bunker, Frank, how has that changed the hole?
Well, if you stray off the tee or find one of those bunkers with your tee shot, you really have to be aware of exactly the distance that little pot bunker is away. Because if you just sort of whack it out of the bunker and lay it up there, you find the next bunker, then you're in trouble.
You can't hide the flagstick from that man.
He is just unbelievable. That never deviated offline.
To win the Deutsche Bank Championship. Good putt. What a great tournament finish. This one is in the books. Look who finished top of the leaderboard.
Rich, this has to go down as a classic. Our champion was simply on fire. And I'm looking forward now to see how next week pans out.
EA Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the third leg of the FedEx Cup playoffs. Today, it's live opening round coverage of the Orlando Classic.
Long and straight.
That's how you do it.
A nice little bounce forward. Should be close to 300, 290.
Players bracing against these strong, gusty winds. Really a challenge out there. Well, this one should be safely on deck here. Good chance now for a birdie. That was an outstanding play.
Well, it's almost a guarantee there after that shot.
Locked in on the read and the speed. You get the sense now with that birdie that our young star, so explosive, is setting himself up for a big weekend run. And we take you back down to the action at the 14th. An important stretch of holes coming up here late in the first round. What are some keys to finishing the first round strong?
Once again, putting that ball in play, because if you can add 1 or 2 more birdies to this scorecard, it's going to look great at the end of the day.
That one inside of 10 feet, really dialed in. These putts keep the round together. Needs a few more of those. That was a good birdie.
Yeah, this time, that one gets him in the top 10.
Frank, deep in the round at the 15th, you need to maybe make something happen. How difficult is that with such a huge dog like here?
Once again, make sure you know the distance to carry the bunker or run out. You've got to play to your strength.
Good tee shot, good lie, and now a good chance to take advantage here on this hole. Chance to set himself up for a good scoring opportunity with his second shot here. Can't hide the flagstick from that man. So a tester from 4 feet. And with that birdie, moves to 3rd place. The Bay Hill Club and Lodge features a really exciting finishing stretch. 16 is a reachable par 5. You'll see eagles and birdies there coming home. 17, a very difficult par 3 over the water. The bunker is there. Takes an excellent shot. And then 18 is all you want. We know that with the water in front. That second shot which comes over the lake. And that's a hold-your-breath moment. It is a great finishing 3-hole stretch at Bay Hill. Frankie could make eagle right here with a really good approach shot.
Yeah, well within his reach, too. And, Rich, if we just sit back and relax here, I think we're going to see perhaps a very good look at eagle coming up.
You cannot hide the flagstick from that man inside of 5 feet. See if he can give his round a real big boost. This putt is for eagle. 1 or 2 more like that, Frank. They're going to go from 3rd all the way to the top.
And no stopping.
Frank, par 3 17th here at Bay Hill. How difficult is this hole?
This one takes your best tee shot, Rich. Otherwise, you're just looking at 4 or 5.
This is a good-looking shot. On the green and looking at a birdie opportunity. Getting set now over the putt. So close. Good try, just didn't quite read the break, Frank.
It shouldn't be a problem, you'd think, cleaning up here for par.
Did the job right there. ...2008, Frank, Tiger made that 25-foot putt right here at the 18th. Final round to beat Bart Bryant by a shot. Then again, for a second straight year, he birdied this hole to defeat Sean O'Hare.
He's had a similar putt there at least 3 or 4 times, actually, to win the event. And he's been one of the few players to read it correctly. That's beyond long.
That is a sensational play right there, and you have to think that the little helping breeze gave that a nice boost.
He can't be that good.
Frank, this one's offline.
There's rough and thick stuff over there.
Frank, better than we thought it was going to be.
Yeah, that looked like it was headed for that thick stuff the whole way, but a little fortunate. But then I guess you're allowed that in this game.
Okay, good shot on the dance floor. And this will be a 5-foot putt here. Continues to hold that sizable lead on the rest of the field. So through one round, Frank, our leader really put on a good show today.
They certainly did, Rich. It was truly a great performance, especially from tee to green. It's not easy to come out of the gates like that.
EA Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the third leg of the FedEx Cup playoffs. Today, it's live second-round coverage of the Orlando Classic.
Well, when he goes after it like he is here. Can a ball explode?
That is big. I mean, really big.
Long just met longer. Oh, it's perfect. That is a huge opening tee shot.
Frank, really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a green light special.
Playing this par 4, still not on the green after that second shot.
That's still not done. A good third shot. Maybe get away here with par.
Really not much to this. The only issue would be a lack of concentration or focus. Not going to win it with pars, are you?
That's for sure. This field too good, too talented, and making too many birdies.
Back to the action here at the second. It's a par 3 demanding hole, Frank, isn't it?
Longest par 3 on the golf course. Slightly downhill, but you need every advantage here. It requires your best.
That will be a great look at birdie. Not a gimme, but well within his range. Wow, I thought it was going in just off the mark by a fraction. Nudge this one home, finish it up.
Now, that's a good par there, Rich.
Frank, now to the third hole here at Bay Hill. If you have a case of the snap hooks, you're in some serious trouble here.
You're going to run out of golf balls here as well, but a good tee shot's going to leave you something like 150, 160 yards into a very narrow green.
Well, that is a really good tee shot right there, Frank.
I think that tipped the 300-yard mark.
Frank, this is one of my favorite shots on the course here at Bay Hill, the second at number 3. Good looking shot right here. Great effort right there, and a great chance to knock in that short putt.
Even par currently.
And with that birdie, moves into second place. Rich Lerner with Frank Nobilo back at the fourth hole. It's par 5, the first one on the golf course, and Frank, a really good scoring opportunity.
It certainly is. 2 bunkers down the left. Just want to keep it inside that. If you flare it a little right, there's a hazard that just sneaks up on you.
Those are good numbers right there. 3-2-0. 320 yards. Just crushed it in the fairway.
In the direction of the sand.
It looks like it. Somehow that managed to miss the bunker, Frank.
Yeah, that looked like it was sand for sure.
Now a 7-footer.
Oh, what an eagle.
That was going wild out there. This place is absolutely buzzing right now.
Frank, at the fourth, we pulled the hammer out. Here, maybe it's a scalpel?
Well, it just depends. A little trailing breeze. A drive is not always a bad play here. 367 yards to the front. There's a little kick forward. So, wind behind your back, almost worth a go.
That was just a beautiful drive. And hit it solid and right in the middle.
Frank, what about this approach shot here at the fifth?
One of the few holes where you get a short iron in your hand for that second shot, but that green slopes away at about a 45-degree angle to the right, which makes distance control paramount here at 5.
That is classy.
There's no chance of going in.
This hole's been good to him. Birdie yesterday, and trying for another one today. Thundering up the leaderboard, 10 under par for the tournament. What a birdie. Frank, back in 1998, by any chance, do you remember exactly how many golf balls John Daly hit into the water at the 6th?
It was half a dozen. Half a box of golf balls. Long and straight.
That's how you do it. Wow, that is a monster drive down there. About 315 yards. Playing his second shot here at the par 5. Oh, looked like he caught a flyer right there, Frank.
Well, I don't know what he caught, but this is way too much.
Just averted danger right there. So close.
Why does he have all the luck? It's no snack, though.
Hit it. Made a par in his previous round. This time, it's for birdie. Pretty much doing everything right this week. 11 under for the tournament. So all the scores have been posted for round number 2, and look who is on top of the leaderboard, Frank.
Yeah, with 2 very solid rounds of golf. Key right now, just stay out of your own way and keep it up. The pressure will start to build. We know that as you get closer to the end of this tournament.
EA Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the third leg of the FedEx Cup playoffs. Today, it's live third-round coverage of the Orlando Classic.
This one's going left, Rich.
Not knocking down the flagstick here, but it looks as though it will find the green. That one inside of 10 feet, really dialed in. And this would be nice. 2 straight birdies. Wow, that was so close, Frank.
Just time to forget that one. I mean, couldn't hit that much better.
He has this attempt for par.
Another good par.
Getting ready to tee off now at the 8th, and Frank, this hole has a little bit of everything.
Yeah, even though it's a pretty hole, Rich, it's a fairway you must hit because that second shot here is one of the toughest on the golf course. There's something about a well-hit shot.
Excellent drive right there, Frank.
Circa 310.
Frank, as we look at the approach shot here at the 8th, no doubt a player would be happy to walk out of here with a par.
Oh, no doubt about that at all. Really, you want to judge your second shot to land somewhere in the middle of this green. Don't really want to be messing with the front. If you have a little look, you'll see why.
He's knocked it on the green, but not in a great position. This is a difficult chance coming up here. Long birdie try. Always 2 components to the long lag putt, the speed, number 1, and then the read. And missed out on that second part. Looks like par may not be good enough to get the job done here.
Big change in the top of the leaderboard. Get another birdie, so pushes him back to second. Rich, that tee shot there has shortened up this hole considerably. It's made a tough par 4 into, well, we'll see, but it looks like a very birdieable hole now.
Hit it right where you want. Now he has a good chance to attack that hole location.
This looks like it's heading for the bunker. Rub the shamrock. Got away with getting in the bunker there. And with that birdie, tied at the top.
Well, that was a nearly flawless performance on the front side, but Frank, we know it's an 18-hole game, isn't it?
That's right. Now's not the time to pat yourself on the back.
Good contact, good result. He has given this one the full treatment. Perfect release through the ball. And this shot is on the fairway, over 300 yards. Appears to be what they call a commercial play. Very solid. Wow, Frank, he is dialed in.
Yeah, that was just some shot on the easy birdie.
Just 5 feet left. Frank, this is a player in full flight right now.
It looks too easy right now.
Now to the 11th with water left, bunkers on the right. Frank, what's the key here?
Well, too often people just look at the scorecard and they go, well, it's over 400 yards. I have to hit driver. You don't have to hit driver at 11. Something in the fairway just short of that second bunker. And it sets up 6 or a 7 on.
It is nice to have that one in your bag, to be able to hit it that long.
Well, that has to be at least 315 yards.
Frank, another good hole to par 4 11th. Looking at the second shot now.
Yeah, the second shot has a similar look to the second shot at the third hole at Bay Hill. Water all down the left-hand side. That has to be respected. And a green, really, where you've got to favor the right side, or at least right of middle.
Beautiful shot. That is tight.
Unbelievable. That is one to savor for the rest of the round.
Now this for birdie. Came away with par in the previous round. Putting on a show, this tournament moves to 15 under par.
Now to the par 5 12th. Frank, how good of a scoring opportunity is this?
Well, anytime you get a par 5 at Bay Hill, got to take advantage of it.
Wow, smoke that tee shot. Looks like he's going to have a go at it here at par 5, his second shot. That was just a gutsy shot right there, and a good look at eagle coming up. Standing over this putt, concentrating on the read. Beautiful roll on that one, right in the bottom. Frank, in golf, there's nothing quite like the final round of a hotly contested championship, and this one could be a doozy.
And there's nothing quite like that leaderboard I'm looking at right now. We are going to have some amazing golf. This one is going to have to be won.
EA Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the third leg of the FedEx Cup playoffs. Today, it's live final round coverage of the Orlando Classic. Didn't hit it in there tight, but still with a good chance.
Yeah, if that's his worst shot at the end of the day, then I still think he's played well.
Nice approach shot. He'll be happy with that. And this one up for par. Drops for a par. Frank, deep in the round at the 15th, you need to maybe make something happen. How difficult is that with such a huge dog leg here?
Once again, make sure you know the distance to carry the bunker or run out. You got to play to your strength. Game's about rhythm. When you have good rhythm, it just looks effortless. To hit the ball 300 yards through the air, that easy.
That is massive off the tee.
Meters, yards, I don't care how you measure that. That's got to be what? 300 meters, 325 yards, something like that. This looks like it's going to find the target.
Well, that's how you play the game, right there. Par yesterday, now for birdie.
Comfortably knocks it in.
We've seen guys through the years blow the tournament right on this hole.
Yeah, if you get a little too greedy here, you try and make eagle. It's sometimes with a good tee shot, it's an easy 4, but a 3 brings 7 into play.
Nothing to argue about there, right in the fairway. Frankie could make eagle right here with a really good approach shot.
Yeah, well within his reach too. We just sit back and relax here. I think we're going to see perhaps a very good look at eagle coming up.
And a chance for eagle after that perfectly played shot. This one just requires a little bit of focus. That had to really hurt, Frank, because it looked good all the way.
Well, this will test his middle.
So a tester from 4 feet. Simple, solid, and he'll take it.
But one that you need to make.
Frank, par 3 17. Daunting shot. What are you thinking as you step onto this tee?
Just make 3. 2 is a huge bonus. Take 3 in a heartbeat.
Frank, deep into a round, par 3 17th, water, bunkers, long shot. What are you thinking as you're stepping on this tee?
You just take 3 and move to 18.
Not quite what he wanted. Tee shot is in the bunker. Frank, there's nothing like catching a bunker shot just perfectly. Splashes out, lands softly, and just runs up to that hole.
Yeah, it's like 3D. There's the component in the strike where it's going to land, and then the third part of it is how much will it roll.
That is a solid par putt. Frank, how'd you like to be a rookie? You're going up against, at the time, the greatest player in the game, the great white shark, Greg Norman, and you hole a 7-iron to win a tournament?
Well, all you had to do was look at the expression on Norman's face as that ball landed and went in.
What did he hit there?
7-iron. When he goes after it like he is here.
I mean, that is one of the hardest drives I've ever seen. Just let it rip.
Long and straight.
That's how you do it. Wow, Frank, look at that one run. How it just blistered that tee shot.
That has to be 325 if it's an inch.
Offline, and I think that one's headed for the rough. Not enough on that one.
Yeah, just seemed to baby it.
Ball sitting down here in the rough. He's digging in. And he's made the green to win the Orlando Classic. Just a tremendous week of golf, and that, my friend, is a winner right there.
Yeah, and he should be proud of himself, too. It took golf of the highest quality to beat this high-quality field, and that is something that you will remember for a long, long time.